Hello everyone, this is Nagis Little Cloud, and from the usual recaps that I do, video recaps that I do from my vlogs, this time I wanted to make sort of like a looking back at what I did during the month of April, just to switch it up a bit and not just make it interesting for the people that watch me, for my 63 subscribers. Love them. Uh, but just like I do something different as well for myself. Honestly, April was such a bipolar month. I'm not even joking. The weather was crazy. Like one day it was raining really hard, the next it was just warm. But that's spring, I guess. Spring is unpredictable and it comes in various ways. It's like you're experiencing all the four seasons in one. But nevertheless, I tried to enjoy it as much as I could, except for the day that I got absolutely drenched last week, and my parents had to bring me spare clothes, because I'm not even joking when I say I was wet from my head to my toes, completely wet. And in a matter of 5 minutes, I got off from the bus. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna run to my workplace because my workplace is near my bus stop. I tried running, it was impossible. It was windy, it was rainy, and I was like, you know what, we have an air conditioner in our office. Let's just turn it on and I'll feel warm again. But no, after I changed them in the bathroom, I was like, oh my god, I was freezing. I was freezing. But I wouldn't just think of it as a bad experience because sometimes we did get beautiful weather and I spent it drinking coffee with my friends, trying to ignore all the muddy puddles that life was sending my way, basically. Because remember, in one of the videos, I mentioned that there's a lot of construction going around my grandma's house, so it's making it difficult to walk. For some weird reason, I craved hamburgers, beef burgers specifically, like crazy in April. I don't know if it has something to do with my hormones, but oh my god, chicken burger, beef burger, I was eating it all. Yeah, and as always, coffee, the love of my life. I was basically trying to find ways to just push this month with the small things like drinking coffee, staring up at the sky, and at the same time was paying attention to skincare and just as much self-care as I could. Yeah, that's me showing off how much serum I saved. I was so proud of myself because I've been doing that for 2 months now. I have spent my life wearing sneakers because I always chose comfort over anything else, basically. But I finally found a pair of heels that are just like tall enough and they're so comfortable. And I finally broke them in, of course. And I've been loving them. Like, I'm actually enjoying wearing heels for the first time ever. So, yeah, I've been enjoying that. And my favorite thing ever from all the coffees is Turkish coffee. If you want to know one thing about me, is that I do enjoy a good Turkish cup of coffee and I love making it myself. Going to work. Yeah, from going to work and doing every other mundane thing possible, I bought The Vegetarian. Still haven't read it, unfortunately, but I bought it, and this is a kitty cat. I love it. Also, remember how I bought this Teridin cream in December, and I finally ran out of it the last week of April, which is crazy to me. Like, I made a really good use of it. This is because it was like a buy one, get one for free. And I don't know if I'm going to buy this again after I'm done with it because I need something more hydrating. But it was 10 out of 10. Honestly, it was great. And then the highlight of this month was going to Greece. I enjoyed every single second of Greece. I honestly thought I expected it to be more antique and old, I guess, in that way. That's the White Tower of Thessaloniki. But I still enjoyed the food. Oh my God, I ate this Biscoff ice cream and it was great. I also spend most of the time eating gyros. Now, the hotel that I was at, Modern Luxury Hotel, I do have some things to say about it. This was a new building, so it was worth it. The chandeliers were gorgeous for some reason, I guess, because there were just pretty chandeliers all over the hotel. But the room was small and the bathroom wasn't separate. Like that door hid nothing basically. Oh, and I met Aaron Taylor Johnson in Greece. Saw him, whatever. The one thing that I really enjoyed about it was all the historical monuments. I absolutely loved all the museums that I went to. All. I think I just went to one actually, never mind. I loved all of that because I saw more cathedrals and churches rather than I saw museums, because my parents are not the type to go to museums and do all of that historical sightseeing, but I did it all by myself and I enjoyed it. This is the Roman Forum that I'm showing, but in general, I just went to the churches and the cathedrals more, and I honestly enjoyed them to the maximum. It was so nice seeing how much of their history the Greeks preserved. This is the Church of Saint Demetrius. And in this church, not only that there were a lot of things to see, but it was amazing how in 1980, after they were renovating the church, they found the bodies of two saints. And in my Greek vlog, you can pause to see everything so you can read what happened. And I sometimes in these situations, because I love culture and I love people, I often wonder if these saints know that their cause was heard and that they made an impact in history, to the point that I am looking at their graves and I'm reading about them in 2025. That always fascinates me, wanting to know if they know how much presence they left in this world. And yeah, one of the best things about Greece was the amount of gyros that I ate. They were just delicious. So amazingly delicious. So yeah, this was April for me. I hope that May brings a lot of happiness, joy, good health. Good health. I just want health to be healthy. And more opportunities. Yeah. It's always the small things that I'm wishing for, especially because of what we're going through in the world, what's happening. I just hope for health and wealth, emotional well-being. Yeah. Thank you for watching. If you want to, you can subscribe, like, and comment. And see you next time. Goodbye.